Anyway, what we on today? See, man, y'all ever had that feeling though when you had a certain skill when you was a child, whatever, and you pop up to a scene where all your friends were at and whatnot, and they just like, hey, like, Davi, hey, he just came just in time, that feeling that you walking in makes you feel like you were like in a some type of WrestleMania type shit, some WWE, like you walking down the ring because you felt so glorified because they're like, yeah, we needed you just in time type shit, man. Man, those were one of the best feelings that um, how would I say, man, those were like one of the few best feelings that as a person can feel within themselves. Cause really, those all were like the only times as a child, or like just growing up, feeling glorified like that. Man, it's just like, yeah, you became that better for that day, Uh, the other thing is just like, you ever see somebody, um, you ever seen somebody, or just like, or family, how, or friends, or whatever, to the point of them being so angry that they're like, I hate you, or like, I'm gonna kill you type of shit. There's a few times, even growing up or seeing friends or whatever, where these motherfuckers are just like, talk a bunch of macho bullshit that two friends right here are arguing or whatever, and then they're friends when they're not like physically punching, but they strangling each other and say, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," like, and you being the third party and seeing that shit, it's just like, it's like funny, but then it's just like, damn, man, y'all really fucking this fucking angry that y'all came to strangling to each other. Like, this like a whole movie scene. Like, damn, talking about, I hate you, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But yeah, uh, it's really crazy how some people will go to, or people expressing their ways of how like pissed off that somebody can be. Bailando con la muerte. Don't know about that. Dancing with death. Anyway, hold up. I was about to be on that. Hey, but anyway, I was I was asked if I believe in spiritual welfare. Um, the best way I can answer that is, and like from my perspective, and to put it in words. Um, yeah, I believe it is just is there. Um, it definitely is there. Since I know since I'm a spiritual person, I do believe in spirit. You know, um, and it's just like in life, yin and yang. Just like there's good, there's bad. You gotta accept both. You just can't accept one side. Just like myself, I wish I had most of my days come good. Be great, but they don't. They don't play it out like that. They just plays out whatever that day was given to you. Um, but yeah, spiritual welfare. It could be in parenting. Being a brother or a sister, or even being a child. Because if the enemy can't get to you, he'll try to get to you. Your family. Using in my case, I'm used to say, my kids, or and other people, your brothers, your sister, or even parents, because, and for example, in parenting for me, uh, this this is gonna be a little off topic, but just stay with me. It's like preparing and raising my kids to be like warriors, and not and what I mean by warriors is not like you know start going all crazy and go fight everyone who want to start some BS. That's not what I mean. Um, what I mean is just like us parents. We had to know every word and decision we make. Our kids are watching us. What they see is either gonna help them build a warrior, a strong version of them, or leave them prone for weakness, which is, learn bad habits. The enemy start attacking the kids' identity, in their childhood. Where we can't teach them everything. So there are things they're gonna learn on their own and they're gonna pick up. We can't think for them. Uh, so like screen is a cult, kind of confusing them. The enemy gonna attack their heart, by whatever they choose to see, and whatever they see, that's where they're gonna make them feel insecurity about some stuff or confusing confusing the hell out of them. So if we don't do our part as a parent, the world will be racing our kids. The world gonna be racing in the cult of for them following the screen, not a cult for like Jesus. Because only reason why I also said that was just because before kids meet anyone, we us parents we become the first, their teacher, the first pastor, the first, everything to todo. Um, my bad. I got all this. But you know, like for me, it's we will play our role as a father, and the mother gonna play his role as a mother. But a parent, don't need to be perfect, but present and prayerful, prayful. Because I feel like God will allow us to do what He wants us to do for our family. When we are obedient to Him. But it's also it's not. I'm not using that just to kind of you know justify some stuff about people twisting up words and whatever. Because even by that, just by me saying something like this, it could easily attack you and start. You want to argue with me. That's not what I'm trying to make you think or feel. Because I can't think or feel for you. I'm only talking from my perspective and watching carefully exactly for me to put these in words to kind of make y'all understand. Because, like again, all words can't really fit a description to what you're really thinking or feeling. It's just more of a way to communicate out here within each other. So, yeah, spiritual will attack our hearts, using around us. The enemy will, the enemy will be in disguise and do, I won't even say in disguise. I will say in disguise, but you know what I mean. Many different words for different meanings. So it's just like I'm trying to be careful what I say because I'm trying to kind of match it what I'm trying to say, and also not trying to, you know, make anyone feel that I'm trying to make them feel a certain thing. But it's not even that. It's just like what I mean by that. Just because when my kids watch me pray, they learn off that. They just I uh, if they don't come to me, I at least want them to believe in something to follow. You know, God, what's righteous in their heart. You know, um, not to, to enjoy something temporary. But anywho, yeah, once you become obedient with Jesus Christ the Lord, he will not stop even um giving us tests. Just like Job, he was demonstrating on us of what faith is like when we keep on believing in him. Because, I'm not gonna question what God gave me, the cup that he gave me at that time. I believe in him, I trust him, and I'm gonna follow him. And truth be told, as me seeing what these tests are coming and what all going on is happening, I want to demonstrate to a lot of people, no matter what bad things is going on, no matter what people are trying to throw, trying to make it seem like I'm a bad guy or whatever, I'm gonna still be good. I'm gonna still be a good person for what I think is right. Of not just for me to better myself as a man, but as a father, and also what I is right for my kids, for them to prepare for the world. So just like I didn't choose the parents to be there, or like to have, I mean, but out of the whole thing, I learned a lot from it though, because they were both present. They wasn't perfect. They were definitely present, and definitely showed me a lot of praying. So, um, but the thing is that this vessel got trauma by a lot of things that no ordinary person should experience. So, and I think I feel like sometimes that's what a lot of us humans just became in this world, is to observe and how to really understand and feel what life is. And once you understand what life is and what it's all about, and we just have a time of being here, don't let nothing ruin your peace. Keep your faith, keep it held high. You know, before the world hated you, they hated him, and because I follow him, they gonna be hating me, and that's really crazy. But here I am, though, man. I'm living it. I love it. I'm not even mad at it. Um, I'm blessed, and end of the day, thank you for everybody to supporting. Big shout out for my mother. She's also was a big teacher of mine that I had learned from. You know, as I keep on growing older, being I understand why they say being in your 30s is the shit. Because I wish I knew all this stuff, what I know in my 20s. Because in my 20s, man, I would have been grinding a lot more harder than what I am now. But again, you got to have that discipline. Not just grinding with your money, also grinding with your mind, with your body. Change up your habits. Can't be comfortable. And you'll grow. Even if you don't want to grow, you'll grow. Things won't always sit the same. And they do, it's just a temporary time. Look at a tree. It grows slowly, but it develops. Tú sabes. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now. It's just something short, simple. Nothing too major. But aquí estamos. Again, big shout out to everyone who's been sharing, subscribing, um, you know, catching up. I'm learning the game as I'm going. But hey, y'all already know, okay? Keep on commenting, send me a message. Tú sabes. Anyway, misunderstood 309. I'm David Little. Short clip. Lo vemos.